Triple Crown of Surfing presented by Rockstar Energy Drink. The Vans World Cup of Surfing from Sunset Beach is brought to you by Nixon, GoPro, Cliff Bar, Surfline, Flowwater, State Farm, Roadrunner, Surfing Magazine, Hawaiian Airlines, Turtle Bay Resort, Climb On Products, Wavejet Propulsion, JN Automotive Group, Hawaii Tourism Authority, Skull Candy, Supreme Sound, Oceanic Time Warner Cable, and sanctioned by ASP Hawaii. Finally, it's November and time to migrate to the North Shore of Oahu and immerse yourself into the undisputed mecca of the surfing world. This is the most powerful breaking surf on the planet, and it starts at Haleiwa, the Reef Hawaiian Pro. Sunset Beach, the original big wave arena, is the second jewel on the Vans Triple Crown of Surfing. The Bonsai Pipeline is the most recognizable wave on the planet. It's here that the final stop of the Vans Triple Crown of Surfing takes place at the Billabong Pipeline Masters. 7 miles of spectacular coastline and waves, warm water, tropical trade winds, swaying palm trees. Definitely this is paradise.
Good morning from the green room here on day 5 of the Vans Triple Crown of Surfing presented by Rockstar Energy Drink. I'm Shay Lopez. Joining me on the left is Vans team rider Dane Gudauskas.
Phew. I'm feeling great today, Shay. How you doing?
I'm doing great too, man. The contest has been going off. Got swell.
Yeah, we had a couple of great days, and it's perfect time to check into Marty on the beach. What do you got for us, Marty?
The rain down here. Beautiful day in Hawaii. If you live here, you actually enjoy these days because it does feel like winter. A little cold this morning. Got some small surf, a little bit of rain, but we'll make do. Day number 5. We're in a good position here at the Vans World Cup. We already got 2 days under our belt. Unlike Haleiwa, we sat around for 9 days. So forecast looking good. It's smaller today, but we do have a solid swell coming. We're expecting surf again in the 12 to 15 foot range on tap for tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. We're going to cherry pick the best 2 days out of that swell and finish this event in some great surf.
Thanks, Marty. That was a great update. So no event today. And as he said, that swell is coming. I'd like to welcome everyone at Time Warner Cable joining us from all over the Hawaiian Islands as well as Southern California. You can get all the action that we've seen the last 2 days on those replays. And coming up, as we said, on Wednesday, we're looking at a potential restart of this event. Dane, it's been a good contest.
Yeah, it's been insane, man. And we've had 2 great actions, so it's been insane.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that swell. We're going to go into this surfline report here soon. And as we said, that northwest swell is on its way. Here it comes. That's that storm, developing storm, setting up northwest swell for Wednesday to Friday. And as we look at that potential start around midday on Wednesday, we're going to hope for that swell to come in a little sooner. But Wednesday is going to start off that northwest, perfect direction. And just look at that storm coming across. I'm really looking forward to Sunset Beach coming through big time. And look at that storm. Purple in there, Dane. We haven't seen the purple yet this winter.
I think everyone's really excited to get their paws on that thing. And the last couple of days have had great swell, and this one should be out of a more westerly direction. So, you know, it's going to be a different scene out there, and I think the main round seeds are going to be frothing to get their bits on it.
Yep, and there's just one of these great surf flying graphics as that swell building through the day on Wednesday. And those swells come up quick here at Sunset, one of the first places on the coast to pick up the swell.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see it on every wave gets a little bit bigger, so we'll be expecting that swell to come in on Wednesday through Friday.
Yeah, no, thanks for that report, Surfline. Looking forward to just a great contest here. It's already been unbelievable. And here we have the Rockstar Wave of the Day from yesterday. This is Dale Staples. Great wave from Dale Staples out of South Africa as he found a nice section through there to get barreled and then come out and do a great carve. Had a lot of mixed up, good turns, a couple barrels even yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was a lot of hot action. You know, it's a little bit smaller than the day before, and there's some great heats with Carissa and Sunny. So let's check out an edited piece here of the highlights.
Gotta check out the highlights. It's sweet.
Kaipo Girl here at the Vans World Cup of Surfing. We had a lot of ripping going on here at Sunset Beach. Let's see some of the day 2 highlights right now.
Josky with a big snap. He's bettering a 1.5, so this should be a really nice score for him.
Now Balear's starting to unleash.
This heat's getting shaken up right now. That was a good hook there from Evan as well as Heath Josky, so a couple of big scores.
Here's Daniel Ross, a heat leader. Nice carving turn under the hook, cuts back in. He's definitely in sync. The other surfers are trying to find themselves while Rossi is really taking control of this heat.
Mushroff on another good looking wave. Got a clean style.
Poncho
on a nice inside bowl.
Did he telegraph that? There was going to be no wasted hacks. He was looking down the line from the get-go.
This is a nice wall, big old layback snap. Let's see if he can fit a second move in. If he can make this move, another kind of under the lip snap, so smart surfing from Walshy. Big section here, he's gonna float it, and he pulls it off, Dave.
Yeah, today it was a lot different than yesterday. You know, yesterday it was breaking way out the back, and today it's kind of a weird size. It's not big enough to be on the wide part, and it's not small enough to be at the point. So it's kind of in between size, and you just have to play it right. And I think that middle section is kind of the best part of the wave, and that's where you're going to be seeing everybody catching the waves today.
This guy is on fire. He used to surf such a great couple events here, and I think he's really let the world know that he's here to stay, and he's looking fired up. Adrian Toyon.
I ain't gonna lie, man, I was nervous because I know what she's capable of doing out here, and you know, she's on a high, you know, coming off a winning world title, and she's surfing great, and you know, she's young and ambitious and ready to go. And you know, today there was waves when they came, but you know, it was just one of those things: too far out, too far in, too far over. And, you know, I think if she would have got waves, that would have been a different story.
I actually think I was really, I actually felt more comfortable having Sunny in my heat. I found out and I called him up yesterday afternoon. I was like, hey Sunny, I found out we're in the heat together. I'm really excited. And I was like, you know, maybe give me a wave out there. That'd be really awesome. But I had Poncho, and then Miles was in the heat after me, and then Sunny. So having 3 familiar faces out there was really nice. That was day 2 at the Vans World Cup of Surfing at Sunset Beach.
Welcome back to the green room. I'm with Dane Gudauskas. And now joining us, we have Kalani Chapman, pipeline surfer, Vans team rider, and the filmer behind these movies, Graham Nash.
Yep.
Welcome to the show, guys. Great to have you.
Thank you. Yep, good.
Super stoked to have you here in the green room here. You know, we're missing one half of the video production team, Mr. Reagan Ritchie. If you're watching, hello, good morning to you. But we're super stoked to have you guys here. And yeah, we're talking about the movie Getting Classic, the first Vans movie that they put out ever in surf. So what are your thoughts on that, Kalani? Pretty excited?
Yeah, definitely. Great movie, good music, good editing.
Some great
good
waves to do
surfing.
at pipeline.
Yeah,
Let's talk
surfing.
pipeline, man. I want to hear about pipeline and those waves you caught.
Well, pretty much that was AI's swell. Went to his funeral the day before. I was kind of bummed I missed that coming up of the swell, but you know, everything happens for a reason. Yeah, went home, went back to Oahu, and
you got in the zone.
Look how
got
that
lucky.
board's huge. What are you riding there, Kalani?
I'm riding a 9.0 Rusty. It's a swallowtail. Got a bigger center fin for holding in the line that you need to pick.
It always seems like you're riding maybe a little bit bigger board than most of the guys in the lineup. Kalani, I remember one swallow, like it must have been like 4 or 5 years ago. I think you were riding a board by Al Chapman.
Yeah. I'm not afraid to ride a bigger board. I don't really mind what people think as far as if it's too big or don't look good or whatever. You know, I go with what works for me, and it works. So.
Yeah, it looks like you're getting the sickest fellas ever. So I would just keep it up and just. I mean, you're looking insane, and there were some great video highlights there in the video. And
Graham, you and Reagan were on the beach for those waves?
Yeah. Reagan is our other filmer for Vans, and to make these movies, it's kind of a team of people that are involved, and like people like Scott Sissimus, Doug Palladini, Jared Abe, and Steve Zaitzoff, and Reagan Ritchie are kind of the team of people, and Liam Cassidy, who does all the art direction. And that's kind of the team of people that we work with to make all these productions that we do for Vans. And it's been just an incredible experience, a lot of fun, and it's great to get to work with all the team riders. They're all incredible people and personalities, and just a lot of fun.
So how do you deal, Graham, with the Vans team is so diverse. You know, you got people from Joel Tudor all the way to Nathan Fletcher, and now to like the younger guys like John, and then the new additions like Reynolds and those guys. How do you deal with shooting so many different kinds of styles?
Well, it's definitely a balance, because we have guys like Joel Tudor and Alex Knost who are on the longboard side of things, and obviously they have a different style and a different way of looking at surfing than probably John and some of the other guys like Kalani. And so we just try to mix it up, and we're never kind of doing the same thing. We're always looking for different angles, different unique ways of kind of production, and yeah, it's just always an interesting new thing to experience.
Yeah, and we've got John here in the Triple Crown, and just free surfing as much as possible all around the North Shore. It must be hard to keep up with John.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with everyone, because I mean, all these guys love to surf, and that's the main thing. They're all about. Right now, you can see a couple waves. That's actually John got nominated for Barrel of the Year and Performer of the Year this year for Surfer Pole, and so that's really exciting. And we also got nominated for Movie of the Year, which is really exciting. So. Yeah, John, obviously an incredible surfer. This is a really cool angle. I love this clip from the movie. Just gives you an interesting perspective of what it's like to be in the barrel.
Yeah, I think that's a GoPro is attached to the back of his board or something.
Sick.
And you can see him just getting spit out there into the channel.
Yeah.
What a feeling.
You can see that GoPro clip was actually right as the sun was rising, so you guys were up there early getting up. And
sunrise shot, and John's actually great to work with, because he actually loves cameras, loves camera work, and is actually really involved in kind of helping us with the production, and always telling us what he likes and what he doesn't like, which is really cool. It's fun to work with someone like that.
Yeah, he seems really involved in just making his surfing shine and getting you guys to the right locations, and it's cool to see that from a young surfer who's just not like focused on his contest. He wants to go out and work with you guys, and I think that close connection is what got you guys nominated for Movie of the Year at Getting Classic.
Yeah, I think everyone on the team, they're great about just, I mean, they love surfing, and that's the most important thing with all this, is that they love to be out there, they love surfing. I mean, Dane, you guys are out there.
Yeah, we just rock all day. You know that, Graham.
Yeah.
But, right now we're going to throw to a little cutting room floor clip. It's a new addition to offthewall.tv, and they got a bunch of cool little mini pieces they're working on, and this is some background to the movie.
2010 footage. This is a replay and recap of what happened last year on the North Shore. This week, we're going to be talking about the different things to do on the North Shore. So much fun. Let's go. Let's be there. Let's be there now, but we can't be in a week or two, or whenever you can get there. Well, this week we're going to be talking about some of the different waves that you can surf on the North Shore.
I like to surf the North Shore.
Yeah, it's fun. Kind of mixes it up. You got your main breaks, and you have kind of your, off the beaten track.
Path. First clip comes from a helicopter view.
Yeah, well, I think it's just an overlook of pretty much all the North Shore. It's pretty cool that you can see the bay here, and that body of water there breaks out. They sometimes dig it out, and you can actually have a standing wave there. That's pretty rad. It's a small stretch of land that you have so many good waves.
Well, it's crazy when you look how close Waimea, one of the best big wave spots in the world, is right next to and adjacent to the wave, the pipeline, off the wall log cabins, back door.
Yeah.
You got all the way down Sunset, Rocky Point. I mean, it's crazy how close those are.
It's like, how does it get better?
And then
it just keeps getting better.
I don't think there's a place in the world that has that high potency of good waves.
I would definitely not argue.
Agree to disagree?
Not gonna do that.
Agree to agree.
Yes.
I feel like this
yes.
We were doing that.
Next clip, which has the best. This surf spot has the best name.
So this is kind of coming when you're looking at the overview from Waimea headed north,
going north, further north.
And Log Cabin's your first spot.
Yeah.
Todd, what do you think about Log Cabins? What do you think?
Well, it's not necessarily your first spot, but that's kind of maybe one of your first big spots. Whoa! Someone's getting burled. I love Log Cabins because it's the name of a maple syrup company.
True. Aunt Jemima.
All I can think about is how syrupy it is.
That's syrupy, and it does have syrupy nights.
Tastes good when you hit that reef, doesn't it? Done it before.
Haven't we all?
True story.
True story.
Happened to me once.
That's fun. It's kind of one of those maybe underground spots that you don't think of.
Yeah, it is. It's true. It's a little off of the stretch there. The reef has definitely got some crazy,
some weird
pillars.
shapes.
Pillars. And if you hit the wrong pillar, that's gnarly. Here you are, right here. That looks like you've surfed there before. Ugh.
I got lucky on that one. I didn't hit the
Watch right here. Watch right here. You're in, you're out. Pow! Right. Boom! Got the shot. That guy got the shot. Oh! Big Daddy Dane Thomas!
There he is. We've got Dane Thomas. So, let's talk about closeouts at Pipeline.
How do you know they're closing out?
It's kind of crazy because I feel like sometimes you're pounding so hard down the face and you're
here it is,
straight down the face, and you're thinking this wave is the wave of my life. And here's Dane experiencing that. He gets to the bottom, he's looking up, he goes, "Oh, it's not the wave of my life, or maybe it is. If I can come out."
If he had made that, that would have been. But
wave of his life.
It looked like he got a little stuck on the bottom or something. That was a late drop.
Dane looks like he's riding maybe a bigger board here, kind of getting that nice.
That's actually my board.
Energy. That's your board.
That's my board.
Is that the one he broke?
Looks good for him.
Oh, maybe this is the wave he broke it on.
Oh,
it could easily be.
You're caught.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to decipher closeouts from other ones, except for sometimes the ones that when you come out of the barrel, that's not a closeout.
I once heard a saying that if you're coming out, you're not deep enough.
That's true.
It was very telling experience for someone who's told me that. So, let's carry down. What can you do?
We've had some fun here on the cutting room floor. I'm ready to go to Hawaii. Are you?
I want to go to Hawaii.
Want to go? Want to go? Want to go? Let's see in the water. Splitting peaks. If it's a right, I'll go left. If it's a left, I'll go right. That's right. You heard it here first.
Please don't burn me.
All right. Sick. I cannot believe it's already over. So fun.
I'm really sorry that it's over. Goddamn.
But right on. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed it.
See you there.
See you there.
Welcome back. That was Cutting Room Floor, a new thing you can find on offthewall.tv. Graham, you were a really big part of getting this out there to everybody.
Yeah, Scott Sissimus, Jared Abe, and Steve Zaitsev all came up with this idea. And basically, at the end of the day, everyone loves to sit around and kind of watch their footage. It's a common thing. We all kind of end the day just sit around, watch our clips. And the idea was to give people an understanding of what we go through and some of the experiences we have on the road. And when you're watching a movie, a lot of times you don't get to understand everything about what goes on a trip. And so the cutting room floor was to kind of give people insight into background into what we do and how we do it, I guess.
Well, there was quite a wipeout package in out there, Graham.
How you feeling there?
I'm pretty sure that hopefully, I can't promise that we make any more barrels in the movie, but yeah, I think that was a really cool addition to Off the Wall TV, and there's a lot of really cool programs on there. And you know, looking at that was talking a lot about Hawaii, Kalani. You know, what's some great memories now bringing it back to Sunset right here that you have of surfing out here?
Well, there's all kinds, anywhere from the best memories of your life to the worst. You know, getting the best waves or getting caught inside or the worst wipeout. It's a very emotional thing.
Well, your Uncle Al is just synonymous with Sunset Beach.
Yeah, Al, he's been out here since the 60s, and he's still out here. One of the last legends to still be surfing out here on a consistent basis. So
I saw Van's team rider Alex Nost ordering a board from him the other day.
Yeah. Al's still shaping away. He's got some of the best equipment to me. So
I think to everybody. I mean, he's made some legendary boards out here, really refined the technique of what it takes to ride Sunset Beach. It's such a different wave than anywhere else.
Yeah, it's a really open ocean wave, and there's a lot of raw energy, and you know, his boards work, so just gotta give it a go.
Yeah, baby. Well, it looks insane. I can't wait to see you ripping out here in the action. And you know, looking to another team rider who's super accomplished over here in Hawaii is Nathan Fletcher, who's also on the team. Talk a little bit about working with him there.
Yeah, Nathan's an incredible human being, not just his surfing, but just his whole personality, who he is. He's just a great person. He's always teaching you things. Anywhere you go, he's been to so many places and knows so many people, and wherever you go, people want him there, and that's a really cool thing. They want to see him surf. They want him to be a part of, you know, whatever wave it is that we're surfing. And so he's just an awesome, great individual, and it's not just his surfing, but it's his whole, who he is as a person. And I mean, he obviously, just like Kalani, has a considerable amount of history on the North Shore here in Hawaii, and that's a really special, cool thing.
Yes, on the Volume 1, we had some great voiceovers, just breaking it down on what was going on in the system and the surfing, and everyone's just having fun. And Nathan was a big part of that. Joel Tudor as well.
Yeah.
Going into Volume 2, you're working on that now?
Yeah, Volume 2 is basically the idea with Getting Classic is to make a series of videos that come out each year. With some brands, you might get a video every 2 or 3 years, and you never kind of know. But the idea with Volume 2 was to create an expectation that people would know kind of what the band's team's doing throughout the year. I mean, they might not be like the most, you know, like it's just kind of whatever happens through the year and some of our experiences and our travels. So it's kind of staying true to what media, the way media is going, you know, with web clips and people wanting to see stuff on a consistent basis, I guess. So.
And Volume 1 was a free download on the bandsurf.com website, correct?
Yeah. It's a free download on Off the Wall TV/GettingClassic. And Off the Wall TV is a really cool thing that Van started this year. The idea is to create consistent shows. They're not just like little web clips, but they're shows that have a purpose and tell a little bit of story. And it's been a really fun, awesome experience to work with all the guys at Vans on these different TV shows.
Yeah, well, I mean, the name is pretty cool, Getting Classic, because Vans is classic. They have a lot of classic, iconic shoes and clothing brands and stuff. And, you know, talk a little bit about why we decided to name the movie Getting Classic.
Well, Getting Classic, last year we did a road trip through Australia, and it was probably the most fun trip I've ever been on. And like, obviously, you were there, and your brothers, and Andrew Doheny, and Nathan Florence. And while we were there, we were just kind of hanging around the camper one day, and we just were writing some music. You guys love to play music, and it just came out. Getting Classic just kind of summed up our trip and who we are and what the team's about. And it's a song in the movie, which is kind of the last song in the movie to kind of lead you off,
on the way.
Yeah, send you off. But basically, that's about our team, and that's who we are. We're just all classic individual, and that's who Vans is.
And that's what surfing is. You ever been on a surf trip with your friends? You're out there just trying to get as classic as possible, get some great waves, experience the culture. That's what you guys have been doing, right?
And have a great time. So here we're going to look at a little trailer for Volume 2 coming up to you, baby.
Let's get on the road. Let's get classic.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
down the road getting classic. Oh, nothing but the clothes on my back. Driving down the road getting classic. Just got a fresh six pack.
Ah, get on the road. Get out of here.
That was good. Welcome back. I'm Shay Lopez. I'm joined with a bunch of the production crew here at Vans, all the surfers, the filmers, and that was some clips I've been compiling for Volume 2 of Getting Classic.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm going to go to North Shore Update, and the Surfer Bar has just been going off every night. Here at the Surfer Bar, we have Talk Series number 3 coming up with Mark Healy. He's going to talk sharks, he's going to talk big waves, he's just going to talk about his life, which is out of control. He's always traveling to find big fish to spear and the biggest waves he can possibly ride. Great guy. You're going to want to not miss out 1 second of that one. And then next, on the Big Island, this is December 2nd and 3rd, they have the Kona Film Surf Festival. And this is going to be a really cool event with a lot of good surf films to check out there on Kona. That's December 2nd and 3rd. Don't miss that one either. A lot of stuff going on the North Shore. And now we're going to go to a commercial and come back with lots more here. Welcome back. I'm Shay Lopez. We're in the green room here. And first, before we get into any more action, is the GoPro clip of the day. We have John here. He's been around the North Shore just compiling clips with his GoPro cameras for the last couple years. And I'm sure this is going to be another great clip. Welcome back. As you can see there, John and his friends just having a blast in the beach park. A couple clips in that pipeline there. This year, he's going to be in the Pipeline Masters. And here's there at Sunset in that next round of 64 coming up. It's a huge round. That first opening heat, we have Ezekiel Lau and Jordy Smith facing off.
Yeah, wow, they're just two massive individuals. And, you know, with the swell coming up, I'm pumped to see these bigger guys just get a hold of some of these spaces and just send some spray everywhere. So I'm sure
you've got a heat?
Yeah, I got a heat. Kalani's got a heat.
Kalani, you're in this.
And a heat.
Sick.
So.
Stoked, me and Taj.
Taj, that's a big one right there.
Yeah.
He's going for the Triple Crown. He won the last event.
Yep.
You gonna take him out for us?
We'll see.
It's a Vans team riding a Triple Crown.
I don't see why not.
So yeah, it's plenty of fun. So everyone's looking forward to the swell coming up. And
oh, you got Adrian de Souza. He's right up there too for the Triple Crown. So we got some underdogs ready to come up and take out the big guys.
Yeah, you got to expect to go against the top guys as a wild card, and it's a good challenge and a fun challenge. And you know, when there's waves out there, it makes it all the more juicy. So
they're the best surfers in the world, you know. So
getting that opportunity to surf against them here in your home breaks must be exciting.
Yeah, it's very lucky to have the opportunity.
Cool. Looking forward to watch you surf out there, Connie.
Thanks.
And you,
Can't
Dan,
wait.
of course.
Thanks, yeah.
Every heat, you go full commitment. You're going to go into that bowl, maybe hang some up.
Could be the wheels, could be coming off, it could be a full car crash. But no, nonetheless, we're going to be pumped up, and there's a ton of great heats coming up.
And a ton of swell.
Yeah, so we'll all be looking forward to that. And,
should be a great event, huh?
Yeah, no, it
already
couldn't
has
ask for a better forecast coming. That surfline forecast we talked about earlier, northwest swell coming in from the 8 to 12-foot range as it peaks on Thursday. Hopefully on Wednesday, you know, that swell comes up early enough that we can get a competition rolling. We're going to check in on Wednesday morning with our next update to see when we're going to get back into rolling here. That's day 5 from the green room. Thanks for joining us.
The green room, sparrows.
To those of us who share these islands, flying is a way of life. Every day, Hawaii flies with us.
The Vans Triple Crown of Surfing presented by Rockstar Energy Drink. The Vans World Cup of Surfing from Sunset Beach is brought to you by Nixon, GoPro, Cliff Bar, Surfline, Blowwater, State Farm, Roadrunner, Surfing Magazine, Hawaiian Airlines, Turtle Bay Resort, Climb On Products, Wavejet Propulsion, JN Automotive Group, Hawaii Tourism Authority, Skull Candy, Supreme Sound, Oceanic Time Warner Cable, and sanctioned by ASP Hawaii.